Hello my people, it's another day to go around Douala, Cameroon. I am around the Grand Mall right now, so I want to show you like this very it's a strategic neighborhood out here in Douala, Cameroon, not far from the airport. Yeah, call it one of the most luxurious neighborhoods out here. Most of the buildings here are actually not for rent, or actually not on rent. Unfortunately, the road is not really the best. I don't even know why I have to be walking on this side of the road. I need to be very careful, first of all. But aside from that, I mean, it's kind of noisy. But I know that the receiver of this camera is equally the best. So come with me, fingers crossed. Let me show you all what it looks like to be out here. Now this is the first. No, this was not the first, but then most people used to call it the first ever mall in Cameroon. This was actually like the second mall in Cameroon out here, man. But I don't know. Hey, this man from here are very like fun here. Wow. Now, it's actually funny how someone will see me passing and you still want to force. I don't know where you're forcing and going to. Fortunately, I still got another one coming behind. Yeah? This is my country for you. I've been here before. I'm not actually coming inside. Now, this is the neighborhood on my left. I want to first of all get in front. Then we would go inside and see what it looks like. So, let's just go. Unfortunately, sorry, I'm not sure you'll be able to, or we would be able to spot the airport from here. But presently from where I am should be like a 2-3 minutes drive from here to the airport. The Douala International Airport. That's the lone functioning airport in this town, I guess. Lone functioning international airport, and it is actually the biggest airport in this city, or in this country as well, and in the whole of Central Africa. You know, Cameroon is in the CEMAC sub-region, or we call it the Economic and Monetary Community of Central African States. Man, this is not what I wanted to do. So, yeah. I just hope that there isn't something like you must have an access card before you get into these places here. Because if there's something like that, now there I go follow. If there's actually something like that, then you might end up not doing this video. And you might never get to see it. Maybe, just maybe, but I don't think so. Come on, I didn't see that, so I'm very, very hopeful that we'll get to go inside without any issues like that. So this is Douala, Cameroon for you. Let's go. So just while you're getting inside here, you'll see like a lot of construction work going on. And yes, I feel like there is more of residentials, like private homes, like you can see this way, and it is the case almost everywhere. We've still got a long way to go. You'll definitely get to see more of this. Now, one thing I realized in this neighborhood is the fact that most people here are either government officials. I mean, that they go know this. The region has got a home here. So this is it for you. This is that ideal neighborhood for the rich. Getting a land here is not your mate. And so you mostly find just vehicles coming in and all that. So looking at this end, a lot of construction work equally going on. And yeah, most people will call it out here Katiri Bobo, like the neighborhood for the wealthy. Now I might not really get to, but behind here there's actually like a runway, or a runway. Yes, a runway for the airport. It's just somewhere behind. Now I don't really know, but yeah, I feel like looking at here, so you would realize, I even feel like when I get to some points I might not be allowed to film more. because you have like military, like the military, not police, not gendarme, but the military guarding some homes here, because they are not just owned by small or by mere people, like, or just any kind of person. But yeah, I feel like most people investing here equally are not in Cameroon. Most of them are either in the diaspora or the elites. So this is why I'll call it the neighborhood for the elites and for the diaspora. As it stands now, there's not much land here to get because it is not far from the airport, so almost every land here has been acquired already, and most of it you can't, I mean, affording land here is actually money you use to afford, say, the house in some neighborhoods out here, unfortunately. But how did I got to know about this neighborhood? I'm a glass and aluminum technician, so I've been coming to work in some buildings here, and yeah, that's how I got to know about the place. And now this is me taking you around to equally show you as well. Some people might be kind of interested. If you're interested in getting land here, unfortunately I ain't got anybody or like an agent who sells like lands here, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So what is going on here? I feel like a magazine, oh no, warehouse as it's called in English. French, I realize that French is doing something very bad to most of us here in Cameroon. You speak English and you end up finding yourself mixing up everything with the French language, unfortunately. Yeah. So this is it. This is not your kind of, this is not your regular. It isn't, not at all. It's either innovation or maybe a new one coming up, and that's just it. And so yeah, if you are new here, I'm South Africa, a Cameroonian based content creator with ambitions of traveling across the whole of Cameroon, with the ambition of traveling the whole of Africa. And yeah, everything begins with a single step. It's a step at a time. I feel like when I even got to Nigeria, I didn't enter an e-state like this. This is not now. One funny thing is the fact that there are no e-states out here. What you get out here is more of privately owned. You will not find like e-states the way they are done in Nigeria and mostly called e-states. So this building equally on my right, I've been told, is owned by a Cameroonian journalist. I've forgotten the name, but yeah, this one on the right. So let's just walk silently. As I said, it's not your regular. Unfortunately, it isn't. Not at all. Now it's been kind of rainy in Douala, Cameroon all these past days. It's been raining out here, and that's been the city for you. I don't know if I should say fortunately or unfortunately. Most of you watch these videos when I've left. Hey, and one weird thing I'm finding out here, you've got people who actually get to like use these uncompleted buildings as their homes out here. It happens a lot, not just here, but in most cases, neighborhoods like this, you always find stuff like that. A lot of it, though, not just. What's on? I just say. So it's kind of telling me that there's fish. That's kind of a pond under a building that's just under construction. So the person did not use him third senses. This is it. So I always come and walk somewhere around here. Not just walking, but cutting glass. Yeah. So okay, we keep going because what? It is not irregular. This is my town, This is my city for you. You'd enjoy the vibe out here. See, most of these buildings I'm seeing them for my first time, actually. So you see this one? Yep, on my left. I don't know, yeah, you see it on my, it looks like on my right, but it's on my left actually. That's the building I've been told it's owned by the governor of this region. Le Carte d'Année. Kind of a brand name. So at this point I am already exiting now. Not like actually exiting, but I didn't go like to the extreme on the other end. But this is what I wanted to show you. The neighborhood, a neighborhood for the extremely rich. Extremely rich. This is not all. We've got so many other places, and I will definitely be showing you in subsequent videos. But then, are you subscribed here? If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Consider subscribing. Consider giving this video a like and sharing as well, so that it could reach more audience. And this is the goal out here. So yeah, at one point in time I realized that some content creators will always come and shoot content like where I just passed behind and looking at that. But I said this is not far from the airport, but this is not actually like the airport. If you look at it, that's an airplane that's been abandoned. Well, that was abandoned maybe some years back. Actually, that's it. Bertha, it's actually a developing neighborhood. It's developing because some of the routes accessing the neighborhoods are not really, or to some of the buildings are not paved yet. But I feel like with time that's going to be done, and it will not really be any issue like that. So everything will just need like time. Everything just needs like time. Salut Repe. Le caméra. Hein? Ouais, ça filme, ça filme. So he was just looking at me and I'm like, let me just greet. And yeah, I greeted and he's like, why is that? It's a camera, brother. Most people who are old on this channel would not actually get to know this camera, except that you watch one live video I did one time like that. But if you didn't, I'll get to do this someday. Maybe show you guys what I use now in filming. I don't use my phone again, unfortunately. And that's been it. This is the neighborhood for you. If you watched this video to this point in time, I want to say a very big thank you to you for having watched. It's been Elstar Africa here, signing out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.